Welcome to PokerMedia Australia. We're just 2 months away from the return of the Aussie Millions after 6 long years, and I'm super thrilled to be joined by none other than the grinder, the man, World Series of Poker Main Event champion, Michael Mizrachi. Michael, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm currently in Medellin, Colombia, getting ready to do my travel to Prague, then head to the Aussie Millions. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
A few frequent flyer miles come out for you, I guess.
This is the most traveling I've ever done in my life. So the last 7 months, 8 months since winning the main event, Players Championship. So it's just nonstop, but I'm having an amazing time.
So, I mean, as you say, you're obviously a man in demand. I've seen that, lots of tournaments have announced that you'll take part. What was the attraction of the Aussie Millions?
Well, I mean, Aussie Millions, I haven't been there in years. I have a lot of great friends over there. The venue is unbelievable. I've been to the Crown, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. I played, I think it was a few of the Aussie Million events. I just miss going there. I want to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. And then it's just, they're throwing amazing events. So I'm looking forward to crushing over there. So looking forward to it. And I'm ready to go back. It's been a while.
And of course, Aussie Millions ambassador. What does that sort of involve for you?
Well, I'm obviously the face of the Aussie Millions. So basically like the host or the main guy there. So I'm just happy to be involved and happy to be a part of it, and it's going to be amazing. So I think it's going to be a great experience, and I feel like I'm going to have great results there.
It's not your, I know you've been to Australia a few times as well for a few different events around. I think you played an APT, Australian Poker Tour event a few years back.
Yeah, I played Joe Asham heads up as well. So it's quite a while ago, yeah. So I'm actually having his son's coming to my event in Venetian Casino soon to play my cash game.
Nice.
Which should be nice next month. Yes.
And as you say, you played Joe Hasham in I think it was a 5K prize, a best of three match, which you won 2-1, I believe. What are your memories of that little battle?
Joe's an amazing guy. Kind of got me kind of involved in this. I asked me if we're willing to come back to Australia. I said sure. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be nothing but amazing, and it's just been a long. I mean, it's been a while ago, and I miss going there, and I had a great time there, and just a lot of great people, and just amazing venues. So I'm just looking forward to it again.
Yeah, and have you known Joe for a long time? I guess now you're both WSOP champions, aren't you? It's an elite crowd.
Right. Pass the sugar, baby. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. Joe, God, I don't know, 15, 20 years at least. Something like that, 15 years, somewhere in that range. Wherever you won, like the main, yeah, in that range. Probably 20 years already.
What's your Aussie Million schedule looking like? Have you sort of looked at the schedule, and are you going to be playing quite a few events or just a few?
I think I'm playing every event. So I'll be there just to I'll be there, I think, every single event. I don't think I'm going to miss one. So I'll be there quite a while. It looks like I'm going to be there from the 24th of April to around May 10th. So I'm there the whole schedule.
Okay, not much time for sightseeing then, really, if you'll be playing pretty heavy.
The only sightseeing I'm going to see is aces, kings, queens, jacks, something like that. That's my sightseeing. Yeah, I'll make some time. I mean, if I bust out a tournament, of course, I'll try to make some time to see things. Or maybe if it's I don't know, I'm not sure if it's 2 starting days, I'll play one starting day and take the next one off just to see some stuff. Yeah.
So tell me a bit about what's life been like in the 8 or 9 months since the WSOP?
You have no idea. Just been very involved with GG Poker, very involved with Venetian Casino, involved with Angel AI. Just lots of sponsors. I picked up another one. So I've just been busy traveling, playing as much as I can possibly play. Traveling the world. I mean, just everywhere. I've been around with my son. My son's been coming everywhere. I've been a lot of Vegas, Cyprus, Israel, Europe, a lot in Colombia, and just nonstop planes. I think I've been on a plane more than I've been in a car, put it that way.
And no burnout. You're just still passionate, still playing.
Right now, my downtime is in Medellin, so it's the most sleep I've gotten. So I've just been relaxing at home here. It's the most sleep I've gotten. My sleep schedule's been 2-3 hours. Since I've been here, I've been averaging about 7 hours of sleep, so I'm feeling great since I've been here.
Very nice.
Just getting away from everybody. Yeah.
I saw an interview with you where you said heading into last year's WSOP, you were only planning to play a couple of smaller events, I think, at one stage before the PPC.
Yeah, I wasn't playing that much. I actually have before the so in 2024, I won the last event of the World Series of Poker, the online one, the 888 online. And then that was the last event I played. And then I played one charity event. I won that. So I didn't play a tournament for a year. I was just playing cash games 5, 6 days a week and in Florida. So I haven't been traveling much, just playing a lot of PLO and no tournaments. And I just came back to the tournament scene next year later and just crushed it. And people are trying to figure out how does he always do that, like this crazy stuff like that, and not even playing the tournaments. And like this year, I didn't play that after the World Series. I mean, I didn't play that many way I wanted to play. I've been playing a lot of cash. But I'll get very involved when I get to Prague. I'm gonna play a lot Prague, and then I'm gonna play a lot in Aussie Millions, the whole schedule, and I'll play a lot during the World Series of Poker, as many events as I could possibly play. But the less events, the probably more success I have.
Yeah,
I'm deep in
you've got
events.
that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
seem to be able to switch between cash and tournaments, no problem, second nature.
yeah. I've been always a cash player since I was a kid, so I can always make that transition, no problem. I mean, I just like so tournaments. You got to sit there forever, and cash can get up anytime you want. So it's a difference, and that as I get older, it gets a little tougher. I mean, that's I'm ready to hit 45. I'm probably in poker years. I'm probably about 300 years old, and human years 45. But yeah, I'm really old in poker years, yeah, for sure. So I get burnt out sometimes, and I need my breaks.
Yeah, absolutely. So that PPC, I mean, you're no stranger to that event. You'd already won it three times before last year.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
me
three,
about,
yeah,
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 just
yeah.
tell us
So about four times, yeah, it's crazy.
four times now. Yeah. So as I said, coming in, you'd already won it three. So tell me a bit about your run through that event. Did it sort of go smoothly from day one?
I mean, it's just like nobody can explain. No one knows how I do it. I think it's just an experience and just like the situations, the spotlight. When I get deeper in the tournament, the pressure I apply to other players. Even though you're playing against the best in the world, I've just been in a lot of situations, seen a lot more than they did, and I just think the experience just gets me further than everybody else. And I play everything like it's $100 buy-in. I just treat it like I'm a very fearless. Sometimes I have a few drinks of alcohol, it loosens me up. That was my key to success. Believe it or not, when I won the main event, I just had a few drinks here. I actually was partying a lot. And then I sometimes I'm superstitious and I'm like, I just got to do what works for me. If sleeping works and going to you working out, doing that, I would have done that. But I was doing what works for me. And it's just ironic that everything went my way, the way I did it. And it's just like you're just a confident builder. And after the PPC, you're like, I feel like I was unstoppable. Then I feel like I was going to get deep in that main event. After day 1A and even the main one, after day one in the main event, how I got my chips was like I was chip leader after day one. I think I played day 1B, and I got it with I basically won with no cards. So, I mean, I've done a lot of crazy stuff. Even in the PPC, I remember one hand, Jason Mercier and Daniel Grande were begging me to ask what I had. Please, please. Jason Mercier said I can't sleep at night because I do stuff they've never seen before. I just have my creativity to it. It's at a different level where you're not trained for. So I have to do stuff that people have never seen before. I don't study GTO. I'm more old school, like like real old school. Like I just do things on my own. Like I was like, okay, these guys are not trained for this. So let's apply this pressure, see how they act.
I was going to ask you about that, whether you look at GTO at all, whether you study, you got these young kids coming through, right? That all GTO kids.
Yeah, they're studying it. I can use it against them, exploit them all. I mean, I've watched a little bit, but I really don't watch much poker like on TV. I don't watch hand histories. I don't watch much. I've never read a poker book even. So I was like, we wrote one, but like, yeah, but I'm not like into like, I used to teach classes 15 years ago. I just don't do that anymore. And I just go with my feelings. I have really good instincts at the poker table. So if I feel something, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned that you weren't getting a lot of sleep. I mean, what was your daily schedule looking like away from the table during WSOP?
After during WS or after WSOP, it's like just traveling, just going a little bit of tournaments here, going on vacation with my son everywhere, spending time with the family, but a lot of trips to Colombia, just to get away. We'll have a lot of friends out here, so all my close friends are over here. A lot of, and then just going to Israel to see my family, just spending time with the family. Just, I mean, a lot of trips to Vegas, still going back and forth. I'm in Vegas every month, at least a week at the Nation Casino. Just a lot of work. I put a lot of work and hard work in it, and just I work pretty much work my butt off. So it's nonstop work, and I enjoy it. But this is my little downtime for the week, and then I'm getting prepared for a long trip coming up.
Absolutely. I'm curious. I mean, you broke a whole heap of records during WSOP. I mean, fourth PPC, winning the main event, doing them both in the same year is just absurd. I don't think anybody ever thought that was possible. Was there any point at all where that, making history was weighing on your mind as you headed towards that main event title?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw after those 6-7 days getting there, I thought I was unstoppable. I was going to win it for sure. I just felt it's just the confidence, just never giving up. Even though I was down to 2-3 big blinds, I just felt like this is my event, and I'm going to do everything I can and to win it. And I'm just going to have fun and just go with it and never give up. Just I felt good about it. And as obviously when there's 4 people left, they asked me, "What is it going to take to win tomorrow?" And they thought I was in talk strategy. I said 1 hour. I did it less than an hour.
Which is about right. So
yeah,
pretty much on the
I
money.
think it was 44 to 58 minutes, somewhere there. So
Yeah.
I just felt like when there's 4 left, it was over.
Yeah.
I felt like everybody kind of gave up. Yeah.
And the lack of sleep never really affected you during those last few days?
Obviously not. So yeah, I'm just catching up on sleep now. So
yeah,
just preparing what's going to come. So it's gonna be a long 2 months for me. And then I got the World Series coming up for another time. So it's going to be a long 3.5 month stretch from now to mid-July.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What about
It'll be fun, though.
It will be. What about Poker Hall of Fame? What did that mean to you for that induction after the main event?
I mean, it's like, obviously, I was so happy they did it at the time where my family, friends, my kids were in town. I mean, fans, just like, it was an amazing feeling. I think it was the right thing to do because they know next year I'm going to win it anyway. So everybody knows I'm going to win next year. So why not give it to me now when everybody's there? And I think it was great for TV, just great for everything, great for poker.
Yeah, I think.
And me and Nick, dude, I would have one of the best players in the world, Nick Schulman. Me and him, 2025, and Nick and I have been like on the scene together almost like the same time. Maybe I was a little bit longer than Nick, but like he's been on the scene forever. And I remember we used to play back in the days online, stuff like that. Yeah. So, and Nick's one of the best players in the world.
I mean, I think that sort of split opinions whether they should, go off their normal path and do it on the spot. But I don't think anybody could disagree that, it had been a long time coming for you. Really hadn't. It probably deserved a few years earlier.
Yeah, they had to do it. So I feel like they had to do it. They had no choice at this point.
Yeah. Look, before I let you go, Michael, just curious. I mean, you've achieved what you achieved last year. You've had a long career, very successful career. What motivates you moving forward?
I mean, after winning the PPC 4 times and the main event, that's a lot of motivation for me right now. So I just feel like I wish I played more event tournaments. I try to play as much as I can, but I don't play like those guys that was always on tour going to Triton. I try to have my downtime, relax somewhat, and play online But I just feel like I'm very motivated. I feel like my confidence is still there. I'm not worried. I know I'm gonna break some records this year. Watch and see. My goal this summer is 4 bracelets in the summer. The record's 3, so I'm gonna try to go for 4, and hopefully win the main event again.
And I don't think anybody would doubt that you're in with a shot at that either, given what you've been doing recently.
Yeah, we'll see. I think something special is gonna happen soon. Again, I mean, I have many years for that to happen again, but because what I done last year was crazy enough. But like, who knows?
Exactly. Or maybe there'll be an Aussie Millions title before that, hopefully. So look forward to seeing you in Melbourne. Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Yes.
All right. We'll see you in about a month's time, Michael. And thanks for joining PokerMedia Australia.
Thank you, Ben. I look forward to seeing you guys soon.